Early this year, I received an unmarked box from Sony, and they tell me it's their newest member to the cinema lineup. What the f? I open the box, and the first thing coming to my eyes is this top handle with SLR combo jack. Something below to a serious filmmaking. Then I keep looking inside for the camera for the body, and in this tiny little compartment, as you can see here, I found an unexpectedly small square camera. Here you go, the brand new Sony FX3. What did I do with this camera? As I say, I received this early this year before Chinese New Year. I use this on Chinese New Year music video. Therefore, my review is purely based on the shooting experience. As a result, FX3 is a present to shoot with. Very practical indeed. If you would like to find out how the image quality of this camera, you can refer to the music video, links here. To call this camera as Cinema Line FX series, there must be something to earn its title. Let's start. S-Cinetone picture style, multiple tele light around the body, one big backlighting record button on top, and one additional record button beside the lens mount. Grey carbon FX lineup look, accessory mounting thread, active cooling fans, top handle with SLR combo jack. To add to the goodness, you will always find pretty much everything we love about the S3 right here on the FX3. 4K, OI, all the way up to 120p. In-body stabilization, small body, flat top, suitable for gimbal and drone work, rock solid autofocus inherent from the S3, and of course, ProRes RAW, dual native ISO, make it a low light king also. And not to forget the rising style of Sony camera system, built-in gyro metadata that can later be used in catalytic browse for unreal stabilization. I did a video before. But if there is anything in this camera does injustice to the word Cinema Line, no internal ND filter. Alright, I have a theory on this. You see, FX6 come in a bigger body and have an ND filter, but it's missing that in-body stabilization IBIS. For the case of FX3, other way around, IBIS would be rather essential to the smaller body. Hence, they choose to keep the IBIS and leave the ND on the table. To have a shutter, ND and IBIS all crammed into French is a little bit ambitious. But it is not completely doomed. There are some interesting solutions to get an ND filter in there, like this one here. It's a bit tricky to get in and out, but it's way better than screwing a filter on every lens. We all know that trouble. This sensor we're seeing in here is the third time making an appearance in Sony camera. Based on what users are saying, on top of my own experience, this is the best 4K sensor the market has for sale today. Unless spatial situations require resolution beyond 4K, this will be the sensor of today, tomorrow, and many years to come. Not to forget, this can pull off the gorgeous 4K 120p. In my opinion, there's going to be a certain unique requirement to warrant any resolution higher than 4K, be it for cropping in post, documentation purposes, or wildlife. For a day-to-day use case, content creation, narrative filmmaking, or commercial production, this sensor deserves a spot in your air cam. Let me make my little wish here for the future FX3 Mark II. ND filter built-in, and the yoga screen that like a S1H1, that means tilt up and tilt out, and a viewfinder modular that can attach, and yeah, not too much to ask, right? Conclusion: who should buy this? If you are looking to get the best out of your buck, a7s3 no doubt will be the one. But if you are looking for something premium, pro looking with some extra feature and willing to pay more for it, FX3 should be in your consideration list. If you like more videos just like this, help me to subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to us and support us to move further. Like, comment and share to your friend. Thank you. See you in the next video. Which one should we buy?
I think we should just buy both.
Cut.